If you're considering coming over to eXp Realty, or you're just curious what the brokerage has to offer, but you want to hear it from someone who's not a mega top producer or has some massive team, stick around. We're going to be covering the 7 things you need to know before making a move to eXp Realty. If this is your first time to the channel, my name is Amanda. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and tap that bell for notifications so that you'll never miss a video. So let's dive right into it. My first question when I was looking into eXp Realty is, how am I going to get my questions answered? Whether it's a general admin question or access to my broker. So let's start out with Workplace. Workplace is just like Facebook, but it's just for eXp Realty agents. You can jump on there anytime. There are different groups. So as an example, there's the Virginia State group, there's a Northern Virginia group, there's a Virginia referral group, and that's the case for all of the different states. So you can hop into your specific group depending on if it's a question that's just for Virginia members or whatever state you're in. Or there are also groups like eXp Water Cooler, where you can just post general real estate information, funny memes, talk back and forth. And there are other groups that are the referral group, which are for referrals anywhere in the world. There are so many different groups to be able to interact, and that was one of my biggest concerns, and it ended up being one of my favorite things about eXp, because agents from all over the world jump in. They give you answers, they give you support, guidance. It's super interactive, and that's something I really wasn't expecting. The other thing about Workplace is there's a chat function. So if you want to basically DM another agent or a broker, admin staff, all you have to do is jump in the chat box and start a chat. Super easy. Number 2 is access to the broker. And this has turned out to be a fear that was definitely unfounded on my part. The brokers have a broker room within eXp World. You can just hop right into the world, head into the broker room. They have hours every single week. They're posted if you happen to forget. And if there's a line, you take a ticket. You don't even have to wait. It will notify you when it's your turn to sit down with the broker. And you can just pop right in, so you're not wasting time waiting around. It will bring you right back into that room. You can also contact the brokers on chat through Workplace, same thing as you would with other agents that I mentioned earlier. And every single weekend, there is a broker on duty. So for example, in Virginia, we have multiple brokers, so they rotate weekends. But if you need to get a hold of someone on a weekend, that's no problem either. It's published every week of who the broker on duty is, so you know who to reach out to. Number 3 is the training at eXp. And my favorite thing about the training at eXp is there's 50 hours every single week of live training. So not webinars, not pre-recorded, it's live. And we get a calendar every single week, so you can determine what classes you want to take and plan your week around those classes. All you have to do is jump into the world, head to whatever room or auditorium the class is in, and tune in and get your learn on. Live, you can interact with the person that's giving the actual training. That's fun too, because again, they're all over the world, so you get different perspective. There are all types of agents in these trainings, from brand new, your license just got printed, to been in the business for 30 plus years. So you get a lot of different perspective, and you can really learn from one another. Number 4 is KVCORE, and that is the CRM that eXp Realty provides to every single agent. If you're not familiar with what a CRM is, that just stands for Customer Relationship Management. And KVCORE is like the Bentley of CRMs. And I think on its own, it's like $500 a month if it wasn't through eXp. It's very robust, so it's very expensive, and that's a big benefit that eXp agents get once they join the company. I have found that this CRM is pretty darn incredible. The different things that it can do in terms of targeting sellers, targeting buyers, lead generation, following up with clients, maintaining your relationship with your SOI. There's so many different things that KVCORE can do, and I definitely don't use it to its full potential by any means, but I think it's a really great benefit that eXp provides. You certainly do not have to use it. It's just something that comes with being an agent within eXp. If you already have a CRM you love, you don't have to move over to it or anything like that. It's entirely up to you on whether or not you use it. Number 5 is Skyslope. So if you've been thinking about eXp and thinking, it's virtual, how am I going to submit all my paperwork for my listing agreements, my purchase contracts, any changes to listings? Skyslope. Skyslope is the platform where we submit all of our paperwork when working with buyers or sellers. Super easy. You go in, you have a checklist depending on what you're doing, whether you're submitting a listing or if it's a purchase contract or if you've accepted a contract on one of your listings. There is a checklist for every single one. Once the document's been approved, it turns green and says completed. If it needs more information, they'll leave notes for you. Or if it's been rejected for some reason, maybe a signature was missing, then it will say incomplete and they'll tell you exactly what you need. They will even email you as you're getting close to your closing date and say, hey, we still need this, or your file's up to date. Please upload the settlement statement once closing is completed. It is so foolproof and autopilot in terms of letting you know what the status of your paperwork is. It takes me maybe, I'm being generous, maybe 5 minutes to submit listing paperwork or accept a contract and then upload those documents. So simple. You can even do it from your phone if you want to, and it's just really user friendly. Again, that's provided to all agents when you're part of eXp Realty. Next up, it's important for everybody, and that is commission and how to earn income through eXp Realty, because it's not just through commissions. Commission at eXp is really straightforward, something that I appreciate, because whether you are a brand new agent or you've been licensed for decades, the commission split is the same. And I think that that creates unity, and it tells us as agents that, hey, we value all of you equally, and I can definitely appreciate that. The split is 80-20, so you get 80%, eXp gets 20% until you have paid your annual cap, which is $16,000. That cap resets every year. So once you meet that, any deals that you close through your anniversary date, you would get 100% commission. And then prior to that, while you're still paying in your cap, eXp will take their 20%. Very straightforward, very simple. But in addition to your commission that you earn, there are also multiple ways at eXp to earn additional income. To my knowledge, there's 6 ways that you can earn income at eXp Realty. You have commission, you have the potential for an icon award, you have performance-based stock awards, you can sponsor other agents, you can also receive stock for performance of the agents that you have sponsored, and you have the ability to purchase stock at a discount. So multiple ways to earn income within eXp Realty. I don't want this to go on for too long, so I'm not going to jump into each individual one, but if you have a question about the different ways to earn income at eXp, just drop me a comment below, or you can shoot me a message. I'll be happy to answer those for you. Number 7 is sponsorship at eXp Realty. And I found this really intimidating when I started looking into eXp, because you see all of these hugely successful agents, heavy hitters, they're top producers, they have massive teams, and I thought, am I really going to fit in? Because that's not who I am. I sell a reasonable amount of real estate, but I have no desire to have these mega teams and be doing hundreds of millions in volume. Your sponsor is so important, and you can go with whomever you want. So go with someone who is going to put the time into you and what your personalized needs are, and give you the help that you need in order to succeed. Everyone offers something different. eXp in itself offers a ton, but every sponsor also offers something different. I went with someone who is on a smaller scale, just like I am. We sell probably anywhere between 15 and 25 million in volume each year. And we really connected because we have similar goals. We have strategy sessions together, and I really value her as my sponsor. So just make sure that if you're thinking about joining eXp, go with the sponsor that you feel most comfortable with. They certainly don't have to be the biggest and top producer in the area, or even they don't have to be local to you either. Your sponsor can be anywhere, which is another benefit about eXp Realty. Let me know if you have questions about eXp Realty. I'm also going to link up here how to pick the best brokerage, because the fact is there's no one size fits all. eXp is fantastic. I love my brokerage. I'm so happy there, but that does not mean it's the right fit for everyone. It may not be the right fit for you. Make sure that you invest the time in interviewing different brokerages so that you can find the best fit for you and what your personal needs are. I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, please consider dropping a comment below or giving me a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Until next week, I hope you all take care.